Palu, Estonia. Service share, Kim Hyun-young, Korea.
So players coming out now. It's been a different tale, of course. Kento Momota now currently ranked 53rd in the world. Former world #1, of course, back in 2018. He's had a lot of growing to do. Of course, was involved in a... Oh, he was very lucky to come out of a vehicle crash in 2020, of course, just after the Malaysian Masters. There's the head-to-head 6-4. And he has always been really coming back from that. Also tested positive for COVID-19 during those COVID years. He's had a lot to deal with in the last 2 years. And a quarter-final appearance for him here, which will be his second quarter-final of the year after picking up a 3rd spot in the German Open, would really do him a lot of good. 28 years old now. There's that confirmation, 53rd in the world. He has been as high as world #1. All those skills locked up. He's just got to realign them. A couple of players right now in the singles category that are on the comeback trail. Of course, absolutely not linked in any way. That was his first result, 74-minute epic marathon match against Srikanth Kitambi. In fact, talking of Indian players, it's Indian player PV Sindhu, of course, who is still coming back from a stress fracture from last year, and it's just again showing how difficult it is. She only had a 5-month layoff, but it is hard to get back to the old form, that's for sure. 27-year-old Shi Yu Qi, on the other hand, currently ranked 6, has been as high as 2, and is having a great year indeed. Looking for his 5th quarterfinal, if he can pull it off. Quarterfinalist in the Singapore Open, runner-up at the All England, 3rd place at the Thai Masters and the Indonesian Masters, and that was his first match. Brian Yang from Canada, straight games in 40 minutes. But he's been solid, Shi Yu Qi, and this is going to be another test for Kento for sure. And of course, for us, it's going to be another great match to watch, because both of these players very skilled indeed.
Ready to play?
So umpire for this one, Iris Metspalu. Joined by our service judge, Kim Hyun-yup. Well, our first singles match on day 3 here at Court 1. Followed by another, of course, Hebing Zhao versus Kim Ga-eun. Up next after this. Hebing Zhao also in very good form.
Ladies and gentlemen, to my right, Shi Yu Qi, China. And on my left, Kento Momota, Japan. Kento Momota to serve. Love all. Play.
So Kento gets us underway.
long.
Good opening rally.
Two long.
An early 2-point lead.
Service over, 1-2. Service over, 3-1.
Well, both easing into this match. Sure, they're both going to pick up the pace soon.
Service over, 2-3.
Of course, we might just be still reeling from the electric pace of the first two matches that we watched. Both players fighting for control. And Momota still coming out on top in the exchanges. A very leisurely pace that they both started at for the first 6 points. First challenge called. Kento's called it. Oh, well, doesn't get much closer than that. Close enough to force a smile. Well, now both players starting to attack a little bit more. He fires it into the net, and Shi Yu Qi is pulled level.
Service over, 5-4.
Well, every time he looks like he's going to pull away, Shi Yu Qi manages to do just enough to come back, or at least force the error. Well, right now, neither player really grabbing this first game by its neck. Well, it really is one of these strange situations when you look at the way that Kento Momota plays, you realize that that ranking of 53 is just not really applicable. Flashes of his former world #1 brilliance coming through, especially in that epic match against Kidambi, round 1. Still a long way to go. And definitely better than his ranking at this point would suggest. Of course, it is a very unique situation with him. Double world champion, 2018 and 2019. 3-time silver medalist at the Sudirman Cup. Gold medalist at the Thomas Cup as well. Titles and accolades that you don't usually attach to someone outside of the top 50. And of course, in terms of Japanese singles badminton, the focus has really been on Kodai Naraoka of late. Youngster had a meteoric rise and has even overtaken the likes of Nishimoto and Tsuneyama, who, by the way, Tsuneyama already out. Li Xijia, of course, out first round. Chico Wadoyo also out first round. 8-6. Shi Yu Qi beginning to exert some influence on this first game. That's
9-6.
just a little bit too wide. Late take from Yu Qi. Nicely finished the opposing side.
7-9. Service over, 10-7.
So, rapidly approaching the mid-game interval. And Shi Yu Qi just very, very slowly, incrementally building that lead. He's going to be very careful in playing a player like Momota. But so far, doing well enough.
Silver, 8-10.
Some venom and sting in Shi Yu Qi's drive there, and he gets an 11-8 lead at the first mid-game interval, settling in nicely.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds.
Easy kill for Yu Qi. That's return just too high from Momota to a dangerous hitting zone. A little bit wide from Yu Qi, but in control here, for sure. Oh, he's playing the angles. Yu Qi, he's playing them well. He's getting Kento to do all the work. All the moving around, all the diving at the nets. 14-9. Keeps coming out on top from these exchanges. Now on current trajectory, you have to fancy Shi Yu Qi to take this first game. He's methodically built this lead of his, and that's really what it's all about.
49.
He is a very methodical, comprehensive player. Takes his time, doesn't rush. Forced into that lift. Couldn't have picked that shot. Again, just enough energy and sting in that shot to win him the point. Kento's movement has been good, and he's still not quite up there to retrieve shots of that quality. Fast exchange of the net. But again, it's shots like that from Yu Qi that just set it up. Well, that was a great return from Momota.
11-15.
Nice, snatched point from Momota, who's really picked himself up a little bit in these last few points. Makes sure of that one certain.
Silver, 16-12.
And again, you'd almost say that normal service has resumed. Shi Yu Qi has weathered out that mini storm from Kento. He's coming up with some great shots, just like this one, to maintain that 5-point lead. Still looking good for that first game. Oh, nice reply from Kento. Really got around that one.
13-17.
What he needs to do is find the consistency. 415 kilometers an hour, that's smash, and as I'm sure you would have read this week, new world record set by Satwik Rankireddy. 535 kilometers an hour. That is now officially the fastest smash in the world. And we actually just saw the owner of the women's fastest smash in the world, Pearly Tan. I think that was at 498 or 400. roughly around that. Very fast indeed. But congrats, of course, to Satwick. Those smashes executed and recorded in controlled situations. Nice touch from Momota there. Still plenty for him to aim at in this game, just 3 points back. That's the kind of shot I was talking about. 100% accurate from Shi Yu Qi. Nice return. Stepped into it well. Just see there, gets up really well, gets his body right around.
Service over. 19-15.
Well, he's certainly not letting the situation get him down. Once again, Shi Yu Qi with the most unplayable shot.
Player second court. Kento. Second court.
Nice snap back return.
Over. 16-19.
Oh, this first game has got more and more fascinating as it has evolved. Still just 3 points back. Oh, that's wonderful from Shi Yu Qi. Every time Kento looks like he might just be getting some momentum going, a shot like this comes in. Corner to corner. Perfectly accurate. So 4 game points. Double hits, I would expect.
First game won by Shi Yu Qi, 21-16.
Either that or he clipped the net, but fault called by Aris Metswalu. Well, I think he knew and that was the case, so that's confirmation of it. 21-16, and Shi Yu Qi with 1 foot closer to his 5th quarterfinal of the year.
Code 1, 20 seconds. Code 1, 20 seconds. Second game. Level.
So underway with the second game. Shi Yu Qi going to feel a little bit more confident with that first game in the bag. And unleashing winners like that with ease might be well on his way to his second. Another men's singles match actually being played right now. I can tell you, Pranoy versus Shi Yu Qi. What's happening on court 2. Kento really opening up in this point. Shi Yu Qi defending stoutly. And then comes the winner. That has been really the pattern of this match. It's been in fine form, as I said, looking for his 5th quarterfinal. Really, that biggest result for him was the All England final. That was a wonderful final between him and Li Shifeng, who's also had a fantastic run of late. Finalist who's been battling it out with Lakshya Sen in the Western Opens, Canada and US. 1-1, runner-up in the other. Again, it's the depth of the shot, the trajectory of it, the elevation. Just not being able to pick it up from such a low hit there. Well left by Kento. He hasn't had many of those to feed off, but he was wise to that one. Now it's Yu Qi's turn to leave it.
Service over. 4-1.
Again, he's just picking off winners left and right.
Kento Momota challenges. Call in.
Well, to vary it up a bit, Kento's going to challenge that, but he would be lucky, I think. Shi Yu Qi has been making those shots his bread and butter. I think even in the replay we should be able to see. Yep, that looks pretty much dead on. Wow, it wasn't that dead on. It was as close as can be.
Unsuccessful. 1 challenge remaining.
All right, take it back, Kento. Sharp eyes.
5-1. Play.
Nicely ducked in. Intercepted well.
5.
Well, the challenge goes to the other side of the court now, and this time I have to say that I'm actually on board with Momota. That looked out from up here. Be very, very close if it is. Nope, clearly out, as you can see.
Challenge unsuccessful. 1 challenge remaining. 3-5. Play.
Slightly late take from Momota there, the back line. But the attempted winner, Shi Yu Qi, is wide, and he's just been a little bit off the mark. Shi Yu Qi, these last 3 or 4 points, really allowed Kento back into this match and game. What a great cut shot that was. Kento definitely more dynamic now in these rallies.
5-all.
He's tied it up as a result. But I think it's safe to say that we know that Shi Yu Qi does have another gear. Whether he can snap into it, to wait and see. Still get the impression that he has that level of control on this match. And there you go again, finds the winner. I think Kento may have had a slip there. Seemed to stop in his tracks.
Thank you. Service over, 6-all.
Well, he's sensing his chance.
7-6.
Still hasn't been able to just tip the scales and take the lead yet, but he's definitely making it harder.
8-6.
And once again, that lead starts to build, but this has been much, much better from the former world #1. More dynamic, picking up the pace, really moving around the court and trying to minimize any opportunities for that killing shot that's been working so well for Shi Yu Qi. Still edging ahead, of course, but just think that there might be a glimmer of hope for Kento Momota yet in this second game. Well, that's too high. He's come back with interest.
9-6.
So difficult to get back that prior form, especially with rivals and competitors just continuously getting better and better and better. One person that seems to be immune from that is, of course, Victor Axelsen. And he is one person that can come back and come back just as strong as he did. Of course, currently not here. Just picking up his game, of course, after that mid-June hamstring injury that he picked up at the Sudirman Cup.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Players on court. Very good.
That's another wonderful winner. And all of a sudden that lead has bounced back up to 6. And all Kento can really do is watch it go. He's been trying his hardest. He's picked himself up, as we said. But just can't seem to edge out Shi Yu Qi. Still trying.
Service over. 7-12.
Well, again, it's another great rally between both players, but while Momota is picking up points here and there, he just can't seem to stamp his authority on these points. It's definitely not having to push Shi Yu Qi out of his rhythm. He's picking up these points more out of any mistakes that might happen. His main focus in these points, it seems, is just to keep it flat enough that Shi Yu Qi doesn't get the opportunity to finish them off with a winner. But still, even with that, 4 points behind. Shi Yu Qi just focusing on that forehand side. And then he goes backhand, comes in for the kill. That was well defended by Kento, has to be said.
9-12.
One for the highlight reel in terms of defense. In fact, looking at it from that angle, it's even more spectacular. And isn't that what the top players are all about, making the spectacular look sublime? And even with his ranking in his current form, I would always put Kento in as one of the top players from his time as world #1. Finding his form again. That's nice from him.
10-12.
Power from Yu Qi. And the most frustrating of mistakes from Kento. That lead back up to 3 again. Well, you can't fault him for trying. Looking for that down the line winner. Oh, that's wonderful. Still showing some of that touch, keeping that lead down to 3 max. Searching for ways to tie level. It's a long way back from here if he's going to take this match, obviously, with the first game lost. What he has to do is break Shi Yu Qi's rhythm, rattle him a little, get him to play some out of position recovery shots. I don't think he's going to be able to force the tempo anymore, and that is going to be challenged. 50-50. Could be edge of the line. Wow, and that really, I really do mean edge of the line. That, in fact, from that angle, looked out. No, that one, again, looks like it's in. No, out it is. Hawkeye with the undisputed truth. Well, this is the closest he's been in the second game. Well, he did tie it up at 5-all. So Shi Yu Qi with some thinking to do now. There's that winner again, and this time recovered. Well, he's managed to tie it up. That was the first order of the day. Now trying to assert himself. And that's leveling up, seems to have fired up Shi Yu Qi a bit. Definitely a little bit more dynamic from him in that point. It's pretty certain that Yu Qi's looking to settle this in straight games. I don't think he wants to take it to a third. Just as quickly as that. It's back up to 2. And now back up to 3 again. How frustrating for Kento Momota.
Service over. 14-16.
Well, they finally started picking up their pace. They have been playing at a very watchable pace. 51 minutes so far. Still only in the second game. It's a good shot there of Shi Yu Qi getting up very well. And 17-14. You saw him spring into life when Kento tied it up at 13 apiece. Now I'm sure that we'll see him while he's looking to finish it off. 18-14. Oh, that's gone wide. He's not happy with himself, Kento, even though he has put in some great effort in this match. And definitely, I think there's a lot of hope and encouragement that we can all see in his game as he brings it back. But this one, perhaps, still a bridge too far for him. Shi Yu Qi just looking too powerful in too many areas. Well, he's going to get that one.
15-19.
2 points, and Shi Yu Qi gets his 5th quarterfinal of the year against Liu Guangzhou, who won earlier today. That's going to be a matchup. Well, I'm of course assuming that he does win, and there's no spectacular comeback right now from Kento. Based on what we've seen, I can't really see that happening. All credit to Kento, of course, but just looks like he's outmatched here by the world number 6. Well, I'm sure Kento is going to take a lot of encouragement from this performance for his home open next week, Japan. Qi again, very frustrating player to play against. He just seems to be in the right place at the right time. As I said, we haven't really seen him go into full gear yet. Going to leave that one, and it's 4 match points for Shi Yu Qi.
Match point 16.
Well, after fascinating encounter, Shi Yu Qi, as expected, comes through. Didn't need any more match points. It's just one of those clinical winners that we've seen so many of over the last 55 minutes. And the score symmetry. 16-21, 21-16, 21-16. in 55 minutes. Round, but still Kane Yamaguchi currently playing Kisona up at the top of the draw, and that will produce the opponent for Bingjiao or Ga-eun. Tai Tzu-ying also taking on the Malaysian opponent, Lechana, Han Yu and Zhang Yiman, with the all-Chinese affair down at the bottom of the draw. Players coming out now. Two players that I have to say I greatly admire in terms of women's singles. He Bingjiao, very much a solid performer, and Kim Ga-eun, well, in terms of women's singles, he's obviously sits behind the red-hot form of An Se-young, but very